Hey everybody, it is Matt here from OK Aussie. I've just been to IKEA. It has been one of those sort of days. You can see the weather outside, storm conditions here. It has actually been hectic. Even my front door, hello front door, is struggling at the moment just because it's so much wind. Now let's catch up with Diane, see what she's been up to since I have been away. Just before I left, we actually had all the fire trucks here, and it wasn't for her cooking, by the way. There was another fire event somewhere near us in the vicinity, in our facility. And yeah, that was an interesting way to start our day. Hello, miss. I am back from IKEA. You sent me on a road trip. And oh, there's your box. Let's have a light. How'd you go?
What's in the box?
Well, you know what's in the box. You sent me to IKEA to get it. It's a box in the box.
My hands are... Oh, booby squash.
Your hands are...
Oh, man.
Okay, seriously.
I'm being dramatic.
You're being very dramatic, as you always are.
Grey
Well, it is grey.
box.
It's an Eckert.
Okay?
It's a box in a box. Oh, it's a bit
It's
heavy.
heavier than me.
Okay, and what have you been up to since I have been away?
Tried to make 3 videos and failed. Sorry, guys.
Oh, really?
Anyway, do you want to see what I did that
What-
you guys
What did you do
were
then?
supposed to see, but I failed?
Oh,
Anyway, I did
honey.
mini brand sneakers.
You did a mini brands video.
I do recommend if you're a sporty person.
Yeah.
And I got a Reebok hat.
Cool. Very
I
nice.
think
And the
it
pink.
fits perfect.
It's about your size. Even
Yeah, I
with
think it fits
microcephaly, I don't
perfect.
think it's that big.
I
Yeah.
got some white sneakers.
You got white sneakers.
Look at that, packed beautifully.
Yeah.
Right? Wrapping paper and everything. I don't really know if it's my size.
I know you're a small at a size 4, but I think that's probably a little bit on the
I think it's
too
as close as I'm going to
small
get. They're
size.
they had a bit short of
Let's have a look.
stock.
Let's have a look.
Anyway,
So what are
It's cute.
these? I mean, actually a Reebok. Interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
it's actually Reebok.
That reminds me of the Reebok
So
ones that I had in the 80s
Same
as
here.
a gym
For
instructor and for aerobics.
Yeah. I used
Wow.
to do my-
Okay.
They were like, you know, I had like a bag of dance shoes.
Yeah.
Dance shoes for different dance styles.
Yeah.
But basically, when I go to aerobics, it's Reeboks.
It was. It was actually
And
the
it was
era
the
of
shiny
Reeboks. Don't you remember the
leggings,
Reebok era? I remember the Reebok
Shiny
era.
leggings,
Oh, I didn't have shiny leggings.
jazzercise.
Yes. Right. Well, you take this and I take that. Come on. We're going to get this box into your box.
I'm not well. This oxygen lacking to the brain thingy.
Obviously hasn't helped you make any videos.
You don't want me to carry.
Well, I do.
Oh, you did.
I'm doing everything at the moment. Okay. It's not that heavy. I'm being a little bit dramatic too. Hey, pussycat. How are you down there?
Are you using one of your cat towers?
Okay. So have you showed them the cat towers? Oh, let's have a look. I'll show you the cat towers. So, the Happy Pet Place is actually a name of a pet shop. The Happy Pet Place.
It's a condo.
What's a
And
condo?
he uses the bottom story only.
So, this is
He needs to use the top story.
his new...
He's come out of it now.
It's...
He's been in
It's
it
got a
this
bottom
morning.
section. He
was
loves
in it
the
today.
bottom section.
Yeah.
It's got really big scratching area, which is really important for
Instead
him.
of, like,
And a very, very sturdy top
massive.
section. Massive,
And guess what?
because he actually fits. The other one, we realise he's a little bit of a big boy now. Okay.
No, we
He's
need
big
more.
boned.
No, we need like 5 floofs.
And is not really
That will fit 5 floofs.
very coordinated. So he doesn't like to jump. Well, he
We could fit
you know
5
those
floofs.
pathetic jumps that sometimes you see a cat do?
And they fail.
They tempt and
does
he
that.
fails. That's him.
Okay,
So
let's
now
just
he
work
can
it out.
easily step up to here and step up into here and be at my level and be comfortable. But he's loving the bottom side. And this is a Catitude brand, is what the actual label is. None of us are sponsored. But I'm just saying, the Happy Pet Place. We've driven past this Happy Pet Place multiple times and we went in as an independent pet store close to us. Fantastic. We got something for the fish, something for the birds, something for
They
the
all
cat.
want something.
And she, Miss, wanted to get more animals. She saw guinea pigs.
6 weeks old. They're
They're
like
cute. They had finches and galahs and all sorts of different types of
I
birds.
just don't know.
Massive amounts of actual
no, we
fish.
could put them out there in the corner with a heat lamp.
No, I don't think we
But
got.
I wouldn't be able to
We
talk
need
to them much.
we need a farm to be able to do all those sort of things.
Well, I don't know how that's going to happen. Ow.
And I know, but we did
Is
get them
there-
a sneaker. I'll show you the sneaker.
What?
Well, you know, you just saw the Reebok sneaker that she
Yeah.
got in her little mini. Well, hi guys, this is Christoph and Jazzy. You guys have got a sneaker over
I got
here
the
as
sneaker.
well, and it's
It's
got
got-
actually got confetti.
Yeah, it's play stuff.
It's play stuff for them to pull out and rip apart, but
Hey,
their
look.
own little sneaker. And the good thing about this little independent pet
It's
shop,
Christoph.
the Happy Pet Place, it's so cheap. It's actually the cheapest pet store I've actually found in Perth, and I've been dealing. Christoph.
The real Christoph.
Okay, so you've put your namesake of Christoph because
Frozen.
Christoph is the hi Christoph. She's put Christoph next to Christoph.
Hang on.
Of course she would.
How do I put it?
Oh my goodness me! You touch things, you
did
break
it right,
things.
didn't you?
I know.
Okay, there he is.
You do things,
All
you
right.
don't do it right. Okay. Of course, this is the other one. Now, as you can see, it's
And he won't bloody use
lovely,
it.
but
He won't use it.
he feels like he's going to fall
Guess
off
what?
from the smaller one. He's, like I said, big boned.
So I
His
have a
dad.
remedy for that.
We're big boned together.
We just need to get a kitten floof, and he will use it.
I think that's what's going to happen at some stage. Anyway, we'll work on that one. So anyway, apart from the fire drama, and it was a fire drama, you know how you hear alarms, sirens that come along, and what's wrong?
How do you turn the light on?
Well, first of all, put your box down so you're not straining yourself over on the table. Pull out the plug on the right-hand side.
Oh my gosh, why is it?
Okay, if you're going to do that and push everything, things will fall down. You do know that.
Alright, you want me to plug it in?
She's like a one-person cyclone, this one.
How do I do that?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, yes, take the right-hand side out. Okay, are you going to pull it?
Which side?
That's right.
Which one's right?
The right one that you just had is right.
Okay.
You were right
The
the first
right
time.
is right. I'm dyslexic.
I know. Okay, plug it in. Plug it in.
Oh no.
Plug it in. Okay, and turn it on. Right, and down there's a switch. Let there be light. Oh my goodness me, we've worked that one out. Okay.
Castle.
Sometimes these things can be scary.
This is where
this
I
was
live.
okay. My artwork has come off the
I
board, and she's put one of her Sheen poster stickers up on my drawing board. That's okay. It's part of the
I could be
art
on TV. Hey, they
studio.
can hire me to do that.
But I thought that's actually a nice place to put it because you wanted to have it somewhere.
Briefcase.
And of course, I can turn it around the other side of the board, and then I can do my own painting, sketching, whatever else I want to do when I need to. Are you Marcel Marceau? Are you a mime?
I thought the gloves would be.
Yeah,
it's
how's your
gorgeous.
fingers feeling, by the
Don't
way?
you want to just live there?
Yes.
Do you know? Like, show them that right now.
Okay.
Right?
Do you want
My
to jump in?
grandfather's
Jump in.
brother,
Your-
Julius.
Julius,
Uncle
your grandfather's brother. Julius, Uncle
Yeah.
Julius, yes.
Right. He built a real castle.
Is he a prince? A king?
It's a Scottish thing, I think.
Is it a Scottish thing?
Scottish influence.
Hold on, I've got Scottish in my
No,
blood.
he just said, I'm
And-
going to
and
build
Irish.
myself a
I
castle.
don't have a
And
castle.
the family laughed. It's a bit like when Pa put the house in half and took it onto the lot of land that he bought from
Yes,
the
well,
town.
that was a bit
Yeah,
eccentric.
so his
and
brother
different.
was just as eccentric, and his brother said, I'm going to build a castle, and the family went, sure.
And he did.
He did, and I went
I would
there.
like to see that
But
castle.
you know what?
Yeah. Was there a moat?
There,
A turret at the top?
no, but there was the big thing with the jagged thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, running up the stairs, I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And they
Right.
said, well, you can't actually go up there, it's just,
It's like a false tower.
yeah.
Oh,
was like,
a
what?
false tower. Okay, so you're opening up the box from IKEA, so it's not a skateboard,
Hey,
it's
we
not
could
a
do Olympics with the chairs. A race.
race.
Come on, let's get an Olympic fever.
Well, do you know, it's actually funny about that, rowing.
What?
We need to get you doing some rowing.
What the fuck?
Okay,
Rowing?
so on my travels to IKEA, I'm also researching as I always do. Pots, I'm just working on. Did you know that South Australia is leading the research in postural tachycardia syndrome, POTS, it's an orthostatic intolerance disorder known. South Australia
Really?
is actually
What are they
leading
doing?
the research because, as we know with most of your conditions, it's so poorly known it's considered a rare condition.
It's not that rare.
Oh, I know that, and you've had a diagnosis for 10 years, but it's still considered actually a rare condition.
10 plus.
It's actually still, and this is a lot of the articles,
Ow.
recognising it as such an unknown, misunderstood, misdiagnosed
Very
condition,
misunderstood.
but very severe. And also, for those who've also had the post-viral syndrome, which you've had multiple post-virals of, aka Epstein-Barr, okay, post-COVID, it's actually amplified because of those conditions massively.
Trippy.
Well, where is trippy keeping? You do have to increase your salt even more than what you're doing. We need those
I
compression
will blow up
garments.
like a balloon
No,
because
it's
of my heart.
actually contradictory to that. We actually need more salt, which is what our blood tests have shown. You need your compression garments in, which is what vascular is meant to provide you.
I know
with.
they're meant to fit me.
You actually have to increase your fluids, but we have to do horizontal exercise. That's what he said. No, it was in the article. You know,
The article said
they're
the
talking about,
horizontal rude one.
No, not that one. God, my mind just goes off.
No,
doesn't it?
literal. You said it. So
It's horizontal exercise. So because
No.
it's standing up, every time you stand up,
excuse me.
that's why your heart rate keeps accelerating up to 190 plus beats per minute. It's you need to be lying down more in your life. So you
I
need.
need to be lying there. That sounds great. Like, can I literally? I have pictured the perfect shopping trip. You know what it
Yeah.
is? In a bed, in a
In a
hospital bed, like the orderlies when they
That's
walk
right.
around. I'm
That's
like,
right.
when they walk me around the hospital,
That's right.
we have great chats.
We have great
They're
conversations.
great
It's
people.
functional,
They're
yeah.
great people. But basically, it's always like, if I could live like this,
If she
I
could
would
live
be
like
living
this-
my best life, and I'd
And
be,
that's exactly
working,
why we need to do this
functioning.
even more so for you,
you know,
because.
I could have a job.
But that was the thing. It's
That's
like.
why I do YouTube in bed. a
Now,
lot.
in bed, if your bed is at about a 10-degree angle, we already know this anyway, but
Yeah.
we do this more often. But this is what we need to look at even more often for the readings to see if it improves that. You have to increase your fluid even
No,
more.
the problem is there's more things than just the one thing POTS going on in my heart.
We know
So the
that.
problem for me is the flatter I am, my oxygen stats just go boom
Correct.
to the 80s. So I need to be up
Correct.
a
But
significant amount to prevent
but
the
not
dip
fully
in
up.
oxygen.
Correct. And that's where they were looking at that with an inclinometer side of things. So we have to actually
Yeah,
work
not
out.
sitting up. That's different.
That's worse again.
Sitting like this to sitting like this for a POTS patient, total difference,
100%.
guys.
And that's part of this
And
research.
we're not wusses.
No.
It is a legit, you feel like shit thing.
It's a major cardiac condition,
Yeah,
and these major
absolutely.
professors are saying it's so, once again, so poorly done, so
Well, that's what I was
underrepresented
saying, like,
and researched.
With the POTS
Hence why South
symptoms.
Australia. Thank you, South Australia.
Yeah, well,
you
it's-
do some good things in South Australia, I hear.
Yeah,
Not sure
like,
what else you do, but thank you for that.
even though there's other heart stuff going on, the fact is, my POTS, guys, if I was in another country, I would have been hospital. I would be now in hospital for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, because oxygen
Australia
deprivation is
is
a key
so
component to this.
ignorant
Because
and
the
takes
blood's
the
not
risk.
transferring the oxygen around.
They don't care.
They're
They just
saying
don't
that. They're
care.
saying about the fact that the medical system is so ignorant to
They
this
just don't
condition,
care.
and it's causing then obviously a lot more heart exacerbations
Yeah.
with the
Correct,
arrhythmias,
of course.
fluttering,
Yeah,
heart attacks. There was one
Ah.
of these ladies who had actually gone in again
Yeah.
with cardiac conditions, and we're all
Oh,
scratching their
don't
head.
be a
I don't
woman.
know, and they're passed around.
Anxiety.
Oh, exactly. And again, why does it keep coming back
Because
to
it's chicks, we're
medical
chicks.
misogyny in Australia?
Medical
What the
misogyny.
But it's good that these
Da-da-da-da.
male professors,
Da-da-da-da.
doctors, were actually calling this out and saying this thing.
Da-da-da-da.
But this lady had gone around to multiple doctors.
Woo!
She went to one cardiologist for something else, by the way. You know, just for something else.
Shouldn't have done that.
And the cardiologist said, "We'll just do this simple test. It's a 10-minute test. You know, the tilt table test." Or
Yeah.
simply lie down, take your blood pressure, sit up, take your blood pressure. That's how we knew 10
Well, they
years
never
ago.
let me leave hospital multiple times for being.
They don't even take your blood pressure most of the time.
No,
And they
but
certainly
like-
don't check it up and down. They don't know about it. It's terrible.
No, but they were doing it for me. They just weren't. This before I was diagnosed with POTS, they were lying to my face.
Yeah.
They literally said, "We're not letting you leave, and we're tilting your bed down because your heart rate is not high enough for our liking, and you're not going until it's up to a
Yep.
certain number."
Yep.
I think the number was 48 or something like that.
Yep.
And I said, "Oh, okay." And I thought it was just because I was sick at the time, or I was just going through some kind of medical thing at the time.
Yeah.
That happened many times. They never told me that was POTS.
Darling,
Just
these
saying. So before I got diagnosed, they
multiple
knew
articles again in
Yeah,
the Australian media. So
yeah.
not only are we getting multiple articles about the medical misogyny for females, now we're
it.
getting
4 times more likely to
multiple
die of
articles
stroke
about
and
the
heart attack
rare
in Australia.
conditions. Now we're getting multiple
That is
articles about
bad.
POTS specifically
Now
as
think
well.
of
It's
this.
like,
Think of this. 2024 women.
Australia
Women,
sucks for medicine.
listen. 2024.
Yep.
Heart Foundation of Australia.
Yep.
We are dying 4 times more
4 times
likely
more
than a
likely.
man of heart attack and stroke.
100%.
Be pissed.
Yep.
Because it could be you one
Absolutely.
day.
Something needs to change
not right.
in that sort of area.
And you know
Considerably.
what? It
But I'm
just
glad to
makes
see the
you wanna
articles
just-
today. There's a lot
The
more.
tomboy in me comes out. I want to
That's good.
in the
But
nut.
but here's some things though. We've got to
Literally.
be working out how often you're standing up for how long too. Because the longer that you're standing up, we need to have more
Well,
breaks.
there's movement in that wrist thing.
Yeah.
There it says the movement, so that
Yeah.
should be an indicator.
We're going to look at your thresholds and we're going to see if we can measure this as we go. I guess we're being our own scientists, which is what the research keeps saying, because this is the only thing that we can do to keep you alive. Now, of course,
Stay alive,
they should be giving
stay
you
alive.
medications to help with blood pressure and all those sort of things, but let's not even go
there's
there.
so many problems with
So
being
many things, but we're working on that.
22Q.
So that was my conversation about that
We
with
die
you.
of cardiac, guys.
Yeah.
Majority of the time. So, you know, and the mean age is 47,
Yep.
which means if you were to number the youngest age to the eldest age of death,
Yeah.
and then they bring the fingers in,
To be
and that's
centre.
the age.
Mean average.
That's
yes.
the mean average, right? So basically,
Can you press me the box, by the way, while we're
I'm
talking?
50,
Mhm.
that's 47, I should have been a goner. So
Oh.
what that means is I've been proactive in my health,
Mhm.
so have you, so has my latest GP that I've had for many years now.
Yep.
You've got to be proactive, you've got
You
to
do
be your
have to
own
be.
advocate, you've got to get advocates sometimes. You have to be proactive about your health, even if you just become middle-aged. And I know some people that are younger than me will think, they're 50 years old, but it's not.
But stop taking things for granted. If these
Life's
articles
short, guys,
are
I tell you what.
screaming this year alone about the
4-year-olds are dying of heart
multiple
attacks.
articles across multiple mass media channels
Men.
about medical misogyny, then multiple articles talking about the rare conditions that are just not getting the time, the attention, and the research.
That's
and then you've got
me.
multiple articles on simple things. And I call them simple things because unfortunately there are many patients in your cohort. So if you've got EDS, Ehlers-Danlos, there's a large cohort
They don't know
who've got
anything about
the
that.
POTS side of things.
It's like
If you've got
UK's
autism,
on
there's a lot of patients who've got things like POTS as well in it.
UK's leading the way with if you have a recent diagnosis of Ehlers-Danlos, or you're trying to find out if you do have Ehlers-Danlos,
What's in the box?
the UK Ehlers-Danlos Society is fantastic.
Go the zebras! Yes. And you know where that comes from?
Good Facebook group for them too, and great chats. And there's kind of a DNA thing there. There's a common regions of our ancestry.
Yes.
Interesting, because I think World War fucking II has a lot to do.
I fear
With
it
our
may
bodies.
be. Now, this could be easy or it could be complex.
Lovely.
It reminds me of one of those
Matches the grey.
little snakes. When a drill comes up, there's no drill needed. That's only if we want to drill it into the wall. We're not drilling it into the wall. We're just putting it on top. Or we're just going to quickly build this. Now, I've got to get it
I
right
should've
because if
got
you get it
two.
wrong, it's really wrong. So no, you only need one.
I
Can you hold the
should've got
instructions,
two.
please? Hello, we're on the side.
Regret.
Regrets, no.
I'm
you
having
don't have
regrets.
You don't have regrets.
You're giving me instructions. Do you want to have a divorce right now? Let's have a divorce. Okay. Do you know what? I always wanted to try another one.
Well, you almost had
You
the
only
fire
need
brigade
one.
here to choose from. I was having.
The what?
Why do I always have all good conversations with the fire brigade when they come?
Oh, wish that was me.
They had multiple trucks up today.
They came with
False
sirens.
alarm. They did. That was what I was disturbed about. It was
Someone
like
was being
I heard the sirens in the
dramatic.
distance, and then they kept coming closer.
It's
Then they came really close, and I thought that sounds very close. Looked
It's
outside my
us.
window. It's us.
And I
Well,
was
at
like,
first I thought there wasn't because then they were looking at the apartments over there and the apartments over there,
They
and
were
then they're looking at our
confused.
apartments. I go, I don't know. And then they came in and they came up to our level, and I thought, I don't know. There's no alarm that actually
Nobody
went off.
knows.
Someone did a 000 call for seeing smoke from one of the apartments. Apparently, where there's smoke,
there's
it's not
fire.
Diane cooking. Okay, it's probably a fire. Now we don't
I need
need.
to cook you something today.
You do if you've got the energy, but you're gonna have to lie down to do that, according to the POTS thing.
No, but that's why you're going to do certain steps for me, and then
Yes.
I'm going to do mostly the showing of what the recipe is. It's a cheap man's recipe.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay?
Now
So
we've got these pieces.
it's
I'm
got to be done
just
today.
gonna put these down here.
Alright,
Don't
what does
mind
it
me
say?
as we're building a box.
Yes, put all
It's
the
build a
pieces
box.
on the
It's
floor.
a bit like build a bear, but you don't get a bear in this one. You only get a
Instruction
box.
1. Just take the
Yeah.
pieces out. Chuck
IKEA is
it on the
also
floor.
changing. They've got some new fangled
I don't like change.
I know, but
What are they
their
doing?
checkouts seem to be changing.
Why?
I don't know. We don't
In what
need a
way?
template.
No more self-serve.
No, it's just half their checkouts are blocked off at the moment, and they are building new ones with a whole new design concept. I wonder if it's like Woolworths, where Woolworths have started to do some design changes.
The shopping cart.
The iPad, it's like an iPad,
yeah.
and as you go around in your
I'm
shopping
excited.
cart,
I
you're
love it.
adding it as you go, which means it's great for being able to
Do
calculate.
you know what I used to do?
And when you get to the checkout, it's already done.
Do you
So
know
it's
how
like,
I paid our
that's a
mortgage?
good idea, you know.
Because we bought in the boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we insisted on beating the all odds.
Yes.
And I used to go to the shops and in my calculator. Look, guys, don't laugh.
Was
We
that your
didn't have
calculator
fancy
impression?
mobile phones, so I had a small calculator. And as I went around,
Yes. Grab.
okay.
Yes.
And I'd get to the checkout,
Right.
okay, and I knew. So if I was under what I expected because there was some specials, I'd go, right, what else can I stock up on? Okay, I'll get one extra of that, one extra of that. Because I was a weird shopper. It's an OCD thing. I have to have 3 of everything. 3 bottles of bleach, 3 tissue boxes, 3 of everything. If I have to get a little packet of scourers, I have to get 3 packets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we used to have the money to do that, but we don't anymore. But I still try. But then again, at the same time, the family household's just the 2 of us.
Yeah, so you know what's
Oh
funny?
my God,
When they
it's
give
the
you
2 of
instructions
us.
and they say that there is a
Fucking
number
help me.
on it,
Ow.
and there's no number
Ow.
on the actual item.
Karma's a bitch.
So,
I
anyway,
should've known
can you
better.
can you hold that without
Sorry, I got the
doing that?
JoJo Siwa got stuck in me.
You got JoJo Siwa stuck in you? That doesn't sound
Karma
good.
song.
Oh,
I hit my knee
I'm
because I
not a
was being
fan of that
naughty.
actually, I'm sorry.
Karma's a bitch.
Right,
Should've known better.
let me just jam this one
I
down.
don't know, it just got stuck in my bloody head.
Okay.
She must have gone to some
Box is
kind of
finished.
like,
No, almost finished.
that's not a box.
Well, it's a right angle.
It's not a box.
I know it's not a box, but it's almost a box.
It doesn't look anything like a box. You should have seen my neuropsych waiting for me to draw a box. She was worried.
Yes, neuropsychs are very interesting. Spatial awareness.
I've never been up.
3D.
I said to her, I said, oh, I've done this at primary school, high school, TAFE, university. Sweetie, I'm
You
never
got the
going to be
box.
able to draw a box that's 3D, okay? Give it up. Anyway, she said that I did kind of a good job. I think she's just been nice.
I think she was just being nice. I'm sorry
It
to say
wasn't
that.
a good job, it was really shit.
Well, it's better
you
than
know-
your clock when you had to draw your analog clock and all the numbers are only on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
let's
There's no
not
numbers
even
on the
talk
left hand
about
side.
that.
Shows that you've got a right hemisphere problem with your brain, which
Not
means
at
something's
all.
not functioning in that
I'm
one side.
Fine.
Brain on Fire is actually a really good show. Have we got it in our list
It's
of
in the
playlists?
recommended. It's
Have a
a
look at our
movie.
recommended playlist.
It
Brain
is
on Fire. Very interesting.
Autoimmune of the brain.
Encephalitis of
You
the brain.
cannot test
Inflammation,
it.
swelling.
You actually have to go
Which is what this
into the
one's got.
brain, take a piece of tissue of the brain,
Yep.
test it
You have to actually
for
do a biopsy.
autoimmune.
Yep.
Okay, so many of us have got it,
Yep.
and the symptoms, and our doctors believe it, but can't prove it because Australia doesn't want to do
Another rare condition.
anything.
I think you're saying to get the picture that there's a few rare conditions that in Australia, our medical
I'm
system
pretty sure.
are just missing. Now, when we talk about POTS, it's like postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's like, we've known about this for 10 years, and it's like, I'm still wondering why the hospitals haven't learned and been educated
Because
in that
there's
period of
money,
time,
sweetie. They don't
knowing
give a
how
fuck.
to identify
They're
it, how
paid a lot
to
of money.
test for it.
They don't care.
And there is a really simple test. If you look up the NASA tilt test, it's a test that you can do at home. As long as you've got a blood pressure cuff, you can do it yourself. Just literally at home. Very interesting, very easy to do. Now,
don't know
I'm
what
trying
to
to
do
put
with
this last
this.
bit in.
I don't think this is going to go in here
Right.
because it's just not.
Okay, you need to talk to the people while I fix this box. This box is getting me. 2 seconds. So I'm missing a piece. Do you know?
Talented. I'm
Trying
a
to work with you
flathead.
today.
I'm a flathead shark.
You're not a shark.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
There's something
today.
wrong with her today. She is not able to actually focus.
Out of control. Stickers at the bottom. Good
Yes.
boy.
What's happening? What have you been feeling? Because you are literally out of control for you today. You're not your normal self. You're not able to focus, concentrate. You're heavily distracted.
I mean,
we
I'm
know
just
Don's got
holding it.
autism, ADHD, OCD, but it's the ADHD which is really, really. Is it the weather? You know how weather can affect
That's
people?
driving me fucking crazy.
That might be the sensory overload part in this room. This room's the front of the house where we get the full
Okay, but that's not
Fremantle
normal. That's not normal.
Doctor, which is the name of the breed.
That's not normal.
But it's a major category cyclone storm coming through at the moment.
What, every day of practically the winter?
It's been very
They
wintry.
need to redo this window.
It's very wintry in
Builders.
Perth.
Okay? None of this cheap crap.
Alright, let me finish this build. Speaking of building. Alright.
It's like a wind tunnel. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Ow.
Something's wrong with me, guys. Lack of oxygen.
Right, I have a box. In your box.
Oh,
Do you think you'll fit?
me. There's a famous
What? Who's famous?
There's a famous like
Harry Houdini?
no, there's a famous record album.
Oh!
on it.
Yes, there is.
Which
Is
one
it
is it?
Men at Work?
I'm not sure. Actually,
That's just Australian artist band. Crowded House. Men at Work?
I went to Crowd House concert
I can't
when
remember.
I was
I do
like
know the one that you mean.
14.
Yes.
I think I was 14. I had so much fun. It's my one and only concert.
In your entire life of 50 years, you've been to one concert. That's actually sad. Right, let's put this into place.
I know. I went to Annie.
That's a performance, not a concert.
So good.
The musical? The stage?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
My boots. Oh, there's one more book in my bedroom. Can you grab it for me? It's
I-
near where the balls are. In that little shelf in
Okay,
the doorway.
you keep unpacking.
Sorry, guys, I have to take some of this stuff down. I don't know where to put it. I'm going to move you. Ooh, move along. Okay, I'm going to have to take you down. I am that weak. Not being dramatic. I'm very weak. And it's annoying, but it's just how it is for me.
I found it. You're surrounded by idiots.
But I was good.
That's the name of the book. It's called Surrounded by Idiots.
Who's the idiot?
Well, if I got the book, I must be surrounded by them.
Or I got the book for me, so I'm surrounded by.
Either which way, we're both surrounded by
Anyway,
idiots.
that
Okay,
goes
so
with the
where is it going?
Alright, so.
Let's pan out so you can see.
This is a problem.
There's a lot of problems.
This.
That's
my way of dusting.
not. Okay. Thank you.
I'm changing my clothes today. So that's all
Okay,
good.
apparently. Do you want me
Showering
to put this
today.
under my art thing so you can pull it out when you need to use it? Are you standing still?
And it's pink.
I'll put it underneath the black.
Pretty. Shouldn't it be on my desk?
It should be on your desk. That's the whole idea of it. Let's put it on your desk.
But what if I get resin on it? Would it stick to that?
No, when you're doing resin projects, you're actually using the resin protectors. Anyway, let's put this
Alright.
up the top here for
So,
you,
you
so it's
put
safe.
it
Yes.
up there, and then I'll fiddle with it. Weird. He's scaring me. He's scaring me.
Okay,
He's
on an
really
angle?
scaring me. I'm gonna figure that out.
Okay, I'm moving it the way.
Right.
Right.
Oh, oh,
Watch.
oh.
What? Careful.
She's big.
Okay. No, too much.
It's not too much.
It is. You're losing a lot of other space that you can use.
You're my mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks good.
On a slight
Slight
angle.
angle.
Okay.
Yes.
So now I'm
Would
going
you like me to put the plant up the top for you?
Can I have the step stool?
I
please?
can, just
'Cause
2
I
minutes.
like
I'll
to
grab a
do it
step stool.
myself.
Of course you would. I'll catch you. Okay.
So I've
step
done.
stool.
So I've got the step stool. So I've done the plant up top of the box.
Nice.
Then I put the platter back up there, and I slightly move the I don't want help.
Okay, I'm not here to help. I'm here to catch. There's a difference.
I'm fine.
Yeah, how many times have you fallen? 5? Alright, go.
Okay, so what am I gonna put? Oh, I'm very dizzy.
Okay.
So books. What do you reckon, guys? Hang on. Now we need to flip it. So
Big on the outside.
big.
Right.
Oh, Brene Brown's book's blending in. That's not good.
Right.
Good old Jordan Peterson. You rock. Okay, so the books are in there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking my jar of goodies at the back there.
Okay, so you're doing good so far.
What do you think?
Right.
I hate getting help.
She
I
does.
am the most annoying person to care for.
You're challenging, yes. We just have to do things subtly without distracting
What was
you.
that noise?
That will be the automated cat litter.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
it's doing
All
its
right.
job.
So I'm looking through the mirror. What do you reckon, guys? We've got the plant up the top.
Okay, yep, plant.
Hang on, the plant though. You don't need to catch me.
I'm going to pass you the horse.
Ow, that hurt. Okay. Or maybe. Can't see because I'm in the way. I can't see.
Hold on, don't move.
Why?
Because I'll move it over here so you can see. And that'll give you some better direction. How's that?
Da-da.
How are you? I'm blocking camera framing.
Da-da.
Right.
Okay, that has to go across.
How about the
a bit
world?
more. Is that? Yeah, I'm just getting. Can you see the Eiffel Tower enough?
Yeah, you can.
You guys can't see
You
it.
can.
Woo, illumination.
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 Right.
What else normally goes up here? I can put more shit up here.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Let's do
There's an
this
excuse
then.
for more stuff.
Or there's just an excuse to get more stuff off my desk, yes.
Yes, that's a good idea. If you can clear your desk, makes a better working
So-
space. I like that as an idea. She has this
Such
ability to clutter other areas, so
Okay,
we need
so
to have a
let's just-
working space functional for her.
Get the. Maybe these guys.
Right, are doing what?
Now, dude, I don't want to bump you, so I'm going to move. Right. How much space have you? You got tons of space.
Yeah.
There you go. Totally at home now.
That's not a dad's
so-
joke. It's a mum's joke.
Yeah, it's a dad joke. So, how does that look from a distance?
Well, from here at the moment, it's looking good.
And then like, can that be seen? As in the you know, some of the
Yeah, I think so.
messaging? But with the light off, it probably wouldn't, would it?
Possibly not.
Possibly not.
We put it in front of the light.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
No?
No.
No.
No. I'll put it against that. Okay. So
Mm.
then we have the Queen.
The Queen.
I'm the queen of my house. You're all the queen of your own houses. Oh, I better hold on.
Yes, you should.
You are the queen of your house.
The Queen
or
of
the
your
king.
destiny.
He's got the king. Alright, so that could go. No.
It's a bit of a challenge when you've got someone who has syncope, has ataxia, low balance, who has dyspraxia because of autism and things are suddenly can fling out. And of course, occasionally when the Tourette's throw in, you do
Does
have
that
to
look good?
have eyes on and be alert for balance and
The light you
movement.
guys can't really see because
That's
it's
all good. I
white.
like that. How about the two little ceramic teddy bears? Are they going up there?
I'm not sure. I think they're not posh enough up here.
Oh, really? Not
Yeah,
posh
these are the playful things. Can you pass me that thing? Because if I try and get it myself, I'll probably do something that's really stupid.
enough. No worries.
Look how shiny this is. Look at the light.
Looks nice.
Okay, so this could go here.
Very true. It could.
Although I would kind of prefer it if that was over there.
The
We bring
indecision of the
that
process of your decoration, eh?
over there. Problem is, why is this? Oh, it's meant to stick. I don't want it to stick to anything.
No, don't stick.
Right, so it's.
Keep flexible.
Let me just keep spinning that around because that front side is not the best front side.
Let's see what the finished product looks like. Well, after a fair bit of adjusting, some things going left, right, up and down and back around again,
So take a good look.
we have a finished finalised product.
And then this is my desk.
Okay, so it's a good use of the IKEA cube just to give you some vertical height to allow you to do some bookshelving. And it's freed up some space on your table, which is great.
So there's more space on my table for large projects,
Absolutely.
which I sometimes do,
That's
as
worked out
you
quite
can
well.
see with that project.
Yeah, happy with that.
It gives it more height, which to balance the two, see how his side is up to the roof,
Yes.
my side is close to the roof. It balances it out. It was doing my head in. Also, my new stuff that I bought, that I've been collecting, as you know, through Shein,
She's been collecting
I
again.
wanted to make sure that it had office and art and my books that I like to use for podcasts as well.
Good job, you.
And then these are my cards of like positivity stuff, which I'm going to put on this section here.
Okay,
So
so
I've got
down
a
on that
panel
wall
here
there.
that I'm going to blue tack a whole bunch. I mean, there's just beautiful stuff. Like, who cares? Do better, move on. I don't know what that would be. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to the planet. And there's flowers, just plain flowers. Just, you know, makes it a bit more girly. Because as you can see,
To counteract the masculine,
feminine.
the yin and the
So
yang,
I
a bit
have
of
to
feng
sit
shui
here
going on
and plan at some point.
at some point.
All
between
of
lying down.
these,
Yep.
right? Yeah, in between lying down. All of these being blue tacked there, so that when I'm sitting here trying to get some inspiration,
That's good. I like that.
then I can do that.
Well, well done, you. That was a positive little exercise, and I'm glad it was worth the trip. Sometimes it's actually the best time to go to IKEA when it's actually pouring down with rain because not everybody else goes. So it's nice and quick in and out. Well, give
Yes.
Diane a big
Look at
thumbs
my
up for
little
her
teddies.
home decoration of the office design
Look at the
and
teddy
rejig.
shine.
It has all come together very, very nicely.
Look at
Let's see teddies on the
Look
table.
at them.
Yeah, they do look very gorgeous. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We'd love to hear your comments,
Well, I think,
questions, and ideas, suggestions
and I know
in
I've
the comments below.
said this before,
Yes.
but I'll say it again.
Yes.
And that being done too, and this is going to be done, and I feel really good about my desk space, as in the space.
Yeah, it's a
The
great space.
inspiration
It's
on
an
it,
inspirational
including the
work
planet,
area.
including my Hogwarts.
Yeah,
And
Hogwarts
that-
up the top
I
there.
think I'm complete in this room.
What?
Yeah, I do. I
She
think
said
that
she's
box-
complete.
Yeah, I think the box
I'll see
completed
that when
it.
I believe it when I see it. Yep.
Yeah, so that's it for the office.
Good.
The front yard, as you saw, the al fresco front area is done.
Yeah, that's actually looking good. I love
The
the
last
surfboards that
thing
you
to
got
be
from Shein.
done is to get the bolts in of the balcony for my swing,
Yes,
because
that's
the
another
actual,
project
what do
to
you
work
call
on.
it,
Framework.
the framework is just too squeaky, and
Yeah.
it becomes a sensory nightmare rather than a sensory
Yeah.
decompression time.
Go figure.
It
But
turned into the opposite, even with the music.
we tried to
on.
find a cheap solution out of that, and
Yeah.
it didn't work.
It didn't
unfortunately.
work,
So,
so-
that's right. You try,
We'll speak to
You
the
move on,
maintenance guy and see
and we'll
what he
work out
can do.
bolting
Work out,
into
yeah.
the ceiling of the
All we
concrete.
need is bolts. So,
Yeah.
but this is complete.
Yay.
I could do craft. I can do art.
Art.
I've got a trolley under here.
You
I've got a
do.
bin.
Down here, you've
I'll be
got
doing
a
more
lot of stuff
science,
like that.
guys. I've still got my
Science
kit.
projects to do, blow
Now,
things
you
up.
got to put my sticker
I showed
of
them
my
that.
castle.
I know, so good.
So,
It's all come together.
We
Well, guys,
need-
thank you very much for watching this particular episode. We are
Thanks.
producing content each and every day. Don't forget to share our channel. That will
What
be
was
your.
that?
That's that thing over there, which you knew was going to fall over.
No. She's
Yeah.
always going to do that blue tack.
Blue tack, or you can use some double-sided tape, which will be flat and level, and that'll actually keep that to the ground a bit better. All right, we've got lots of content coming, so don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
I've
And
got double-sided tape in my sticker box.
yes, you have.
It came with those cards, but I'm using blue tack.
Okay.
Because I think it'd be messy double-sided sticker
I
tape
think
to pull
so.
off my furniture.
It'll be a bit of a
No.
pain. No.
Although, I could stick it on there somehow.
No. It's better with the light behind it.
It
All right,
is.
guys. We'll see you
I
soon.
could put it in red.
Bye for now.
Bye.